What's up, you guys? You know what day it is. It is Sunday, the last day, the third day of your Noodle Guy, coming online and hanging out with you. Today, we're going to make it kind of short and sweet and to the point. We're going to just get into some Sims 4 challenge file gaming because normally I do the therapy gaming Sunday day. But today, in particular, I have so much going on between getting called in for work early first thing in the morning to deal with an emergency situation with IT engineering stuff, as well as me having to work on my project in regards to the gaming room build that I've been working on. So I have way too many things going on right now that are on my schedule that I need to tend to that are emergencies. And so because of that, I'm going to just hang out with you guys, play some game, wrap up our Sims 4 challenge file for our third challenge file right now. And then we're going to move on forward with our night and call it a sweet one and say have a fantastic week to everyone. But let's get on moving to some gaming here. Appreciate everyone that's stopping by. Thank you for all the support you guys are giving me on Twitter, for all the loves, likes, hearts, shares, and so forth. And I look forward to having everyone stop by and hang out with me and just chat it out and enjoy each other's company. I hope everybody's been having a fantastic Sunday on this delightful day, and I hope that you guys have had a great weekend and got lots of gaming in and out of your veins, because I know as gamers we are so damn passionate about doing what it is that we do. I'm going to do a recap like I normally do. This recap's going to be nice and short and sweet to the point, unlike the others where I just sit there and describe everything and go over my life story on these challenge files. But the challenge is an interior design challenge. I don't furnish the buildings. I design custom buildings from the top of my mind, the bottom of my heart. And I just do my best to push out content to offer you guys so that you guys have things to help you stay entertained with as a content creator. So I'm going to pull up my first challenge file for the first time, or the first file that I did the first time, and then we're going to move on to the second one. I'm going to just kind of give you guys a tour of the files that I've been developing, or the buildings that I have been building, and then we're going to move on to our third one and wrap it up because we are towards the end of our third file. I'm confused between I'm confused between software. I use too many different applications on my computer and I can't remember all their controls. This is my first build. It is a modern, new age, fancy contemporary house design with a pool on the side and a green roof at the top and a little tower down the middle so that you can go between floors using staircase, some extra rooms in the corner, some free-floating walls in between the rooms in here that I'll show you real quick. And then you got staircases between floors, and then a little fountain area in between the building and a bathroom. This is the first one that I'll be releasing to you guys as soon as I'm able to finally get that website completed that I need to get completed in order to release this content to you guys. And again, if anyone wants to be a part of the Sims 4 challenge and you want to gain access to these files, then what you need to do is one of two things. You could drop by our Discord chat server and hang out with us, and then I'll let you know in chat when I am ready to release the website that contains these files. Or you could just go to cupofnoodles.tv and then you can subscribe with your email, and it'll allow me to have access to your email so that I can send you a message when the save files are ready for you to download. The reason why I'm doing this on a website while I'm going through and loading this content and explaining things is that on a website it allows me to get a file sharing system in place so that you guys can not only download the file but also upload your design when you're completed with it for me to judge it, or for me to join a panel of judges, people who will help me judge it. So that's why it's important for me to be able to get this content ready for you guys on the website, because it is a way for me to manage or handle dealing with people submitting files to me and getting access to the files that I have available. This is my second design challenge building. The first one was smaller. This one is taking up the biggest piece of plot of land that I could possibly build on, because the first file I felt like it wasn't big enough, so I decided, well, let's go as big as we can, so this way whoever is designing in the game, interior designing, will have more rooms to design inside of. I'll break the building down real quick so that you can have a look at the interior This is kind of a free-flowing environment up here, so that way you can kind of hang out on the balcony with your sim and put some board games and pool tables and stuff like that upstairs. This is going to be the bedroom area. That's why it has been cubed into separated rooms. That's a redundancy. But and so this would be like the bedroom area, and then your first floor has multiple wings with the inside outside pool area or fountain area as part of the design. So that's what's going on with those two files, and now I'm going to move on to our third file that I am currently working on and will be completing with you guys tonight, finally. So this way we can have these 3 files ready for you guys so that you guys can gain access to as much content as possible as soon as I release it to you. Thank you so much for everyone that keeps popping by. I appreciate you guys so much for showing or taking the time to show your support and hang out with me. Everyone tell me, how has your weekend been? Did you get to play any video games? Did you work? Did you hang out with family? Did you have a barbecue? Did you fly a kite? Did you go to space? Did you get yourself a giraffe from the zoo and decided that you kind of wanted to trade it in for a cow instead? What is the story of your life this week or this weekend? This is our third file. So our third file, I kind of decided that, you know what, I've been focusing so much on buildings that this one, I didn't want to focus on a building. I wanted to focus on a garden. And originally I had intended or decided to build the garden for you guys. But then as I was designing this really fancy modern Chinese Japanese Zen wall that happens to also be a living building that you can live in, I decided, you know what? Building the garden for this house would be so cool and I would have so much fun with it that I'm just going to leave this for my viewers. So I kind of bit my tongue in regards to being excited about I'm super excited, or I was super excited about building a garden here, putting in a cool bridge and some fountains and little ponds and all sorts of stuff like that. But then I was like, you know what, other people are going to enjoy that just as much as I would, so I'm going to leave it for other people. So I left it for you guys, but I did design this really cool modern garden building. Okay, so this is what we're working on right now. I need to wrap it up in regards to separating maybe some rooms if I decide to do that. Confirming that I'm done with the way it looks with windows and doors. And last and most importantly, adding lighting. Because without lights, your Sims are just going to be very unhappy people. So far I'm looking at it and it looks like I'm really enjoying kind of where I have doors and where I have windows. So I think that's okay. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to touch that. Let's check the second floor out. There's not any doors here. And we got to do a staircase between floors. So why don't we focus on that as our first priority? How do we get from the first floor to the second floor? Na 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 na. I should probably just like click on this, right? They're named stairs. I want to like make sure that yeah, that's all the objects I have. So as I've been designing all these buildings, I've been using default Sims 4 content to avoid from having you guys to have to download anything or pay for anything special. Everything has been designed with the default game, so you do not have to worry about getting anything else other than just having the game. I want to see where I'm going to make this entrance to the second level here. I feel that this area in the corner back here might be a good spot. So we're going to try that out. Spin this guy around. That actually worked out pretty well right there. But having to go all the way to that side of the house just to get upstairs does not make sense. So let's see if we can do something a little bit closer. Alright, now we're talking. That's great. I'm not sure about these colors though. Let's try something else here. Let's do this. We have a modern design here, so we need the stairs to be as modern as possible. Oh, I didn't realize you could just get rid of that piece like that. That's pretty cool. Learn something new. Okay. So those are 2 entries to the 2nd floor, and then maybe a 3rd one in this corner. It's actually worked out pretty well. Cool. That's great. That's good stuff. That is good stuff right there. I wonder... Something that's going through my mind is like I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if I should have a balcony. I don't want to put a balcony because it's like more... It's gonna take up more room in the garden. I want like the goal was to have as much of this garden be available. Because this build is like centered or focused around the garden first, building second. So I'm not gonna like make the building bigger or anything. I do gotta figure out the whole room situation. I feel like putting walls inside of this building would kind of like force rooms to be certain rooms, like force certain rooms to be bedrooms and certain rooms to be hallways and certain rooms to be, you know, kitchen and so forth. And I feel like that's something that like the designer should be in control of. So I'm like thinking maybe I don't put walls inside the building and leave it up to the person who is designing the inside. It's kind of what's going through my mind right now. What about the top floor? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do, is because that gives full creative control over the way the building feels. No, over the way the building is going to be designed on the inside to the designer. I like that. So like literally every house that I've designed so far, I've kind of like thrown a different twist to it. The first one I went all out and did everything on the inside, including adding the kitchen and bathroom. The second one I didn't at all. The third one the second one I added walls. The first one I added walls and rooms. The third one I'm not even adding walls. So I guess like depending on which design you end up picking, it really throws a curveball on regards to like how you are going to design, and you can just kind of pick out which one it is that you feel that you want to spend the most time on. But if that's the case, and we're not going to do that on this one, then the last final thing that we need to do is we need to focus on some lighting. So I got to figure that out real quick. Let's see. I feel like There needs to be some kind of lantern. Like this lantern actually looks like... That looks pretty Asian right there. I think that looks like... That's the closest thing that looks like a lantern. So we might just pick this here with a color that... Actually, the black might just work out. This black might just work out. Trying to see... I need to mess with the day here. There we go. Is that the darkest brown we have? Oh no, there's a darker one. Gotta mess with the placement till it's right. Where does this end up? Where does this end up? Here? Maybe we go with something a little bit modern for the rest of the house, right? For like the side of the building. Or should we just do recessed lighting? I think that's what we'll do. We'll do roughly this many or something. There's no space here. Here there is. It's because of the whole window thing. I'm gonna need more than just 3 here, I'm sure. Because the space is so large. This has got to pull in. This has to pull in. Actually, we're gonna end up with 3 here. Something like that. We're gonna switch it to night so that we can see. See what it would look like here with lighting. Gonna add a couple there. Is that going? Yeah, that is going up there. I don't want it up there. I want it here. Gotta be on the right level. There we go. And I think we'll just keep doing this all the way around. One here, one here. Corners. Down here. Okay, and then maybe one in this corner over here. And then we just gotta figure out lighting. We'll probably put those same porch lights on over there. And then I wonder if there's any of the roofing area over there. I'm not sure yet. But here I know there is, so we can add it here.
Sorry.
I might have to extend that roof there in order to pull this off here. I didn't realize this roof went this far over here, so we could probably take advantage of that by adding some out here. Like this, like so. And let's see, do we have a lip here? There's no lip here. Okay, so we gotta extend this roof a little here. This needs to come out. Oh, I can't because, oh, I'm at the border. I didn't realize that till now. So we got a little bit of a lighting issue over here in regards to trying to pull off what we did on the other side. Here we should be able to add it now, obviously. So we'll add it here and here. And then, let's see how we're doing with the roofing here. We'd probably add, yeah, we can add some here. So let's do that. One here. One here. And let's grab this one and put it in the corner like so. Maybe add another one over here so the building is lit up. We could definitely add some here. I just realized that. And we might even light up the whole tower just for like aesthetic reasons, for the looks. Okay, there we go. And then, how are we doing over here with this roof? We got the same situation over here. So let's pull this back down, put one here, put one here. I don't think I made the lip come in on this side. I did not. So why don't we fix that real quick? Okay. And then, as a matter of fact, I need to be able to see what's going on here because usually as part of the abstract design or the modern design, I pull in areas like this and I have to use a little hack that I've come up with in order to do that. So what I do is I fake to the game that there is a separate room here. And let's pull this back out. Okay, so now the game thinks that there's a room there, and what we do is we actually get rid of the walls and the ceiling. And this allows us to now have independent control over here, which is what we need to get that look that I got on the rest of the building. And we got to copy over the ceiling tiles here. And let's bring this out and this out. Okay. So now we've got the general look that I have going on everywhere else. There we go. And then we can move back on to lighting now. So let's get back to the lights. Oops. Let's get back to the lights. Let's go back to black. Back to black. And go to night. And we are too high of a level, and now we can start adding lights in these corners over here. So all of that just so that I can have access to be able to add lighting where I need it to go. So now you see why I had to kind of restructure there for a moment, is because I needed to in order to get this to work. In this corner, we're gonna need a couple here, so maybe like one here and one here type of thing, and then we'll shift them until they like look right. Okay. Now they're too close to each other, so let's spread them out. Something like so. And then let's move on to this side. Let's just copycat one of these guys and bring him over here. We're gonna go in the corner as usual, and one in the middle as usual, and another in the corner. Okay. So let's bring our building back. Oh, we forgot to get rid of this roof for this room we built. There we go. So not bad for just adding some hidden lighting. It's looking pretty good. Looks like it has plenty of light on the outside. I was kind of worried about this side, but it looks like it turned out actually pretty well. And actually, there is a spot here that I didn't realize that I could add lighting to. That's great. Let's add some lights there. Thank you so much for the follow, Luis. How are you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. It's looking great. It's looking great. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I like that. We gotta add, I said I was gonna add these lanterns in the back. So let's do that. Okay. And we might just add these lanterns back here because we want there to be a consistent pattern across the building, right? Like I spoke about as I was designing a lot of these designs, is that you have to really kind of, I was talking about how I pay attention to balance and weight during my design process. And this is part of that, is like I can't have it on one side of the building and not have it on the other, because it will not have balance. It will feel like something is missing, like it's empty. See, now we're in business, because now you see the consistency and the pattern, how things are matching up. That's great. That's great. That's good stuff right there. See, it's really, I'm really pulling off that whole like Zen garden feel while still making the building look absolutely modern. What a cool concept, right? I honestly don't know where I come up with this stuff. I just kind of freestyle everything I do. I just make it up, man. I just make it up. It turned out really well. Let's see, we have some lights here on the outside. I didn't realize that. It's because the lip, I thought the roof lip came all the way back over here, but it didn't. So let's fix that real quick. And now this lip is too big over here, so we got to use our little hack that I talked about earlier, so that we can get this to do what we want it to do. So we will fake to the game that there is a building here, like usual. Get rid of the ceiling, get rid of the walls. Okay, and now the game thinks that, oh, not this time. Not this time. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's try again, shall we? Let's do something like this. Let's try to like really... Oh, wait. Wrong level. Could that be why? Did I do it on the wrong level? Maybe I was trying to manipulate the wrong level. No, that wasn't it. Okay, let's try again. Let's do this. Aha! See? Look at that. This is why I call it a hack, because I'm literally hacking the game to get it to do what I need it to do here with my design process. Looks kind of weird over here, doesn't it? Looks like it's not coming out all the way. That's weird. Oh, it's because I'm missing the lip. There's a lip here that I have been putting on. There we go. There we go. Now I'm curious, is this everywhere where it should be? I don't think it is. It might not be over here. Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Cool. And then this ceiling has got to go because we faked to the game that there's a room there, but there isn't. Aha, game! I gotcha, sucker. Okay. Let's go back to night. Double check our lighting on the outside. Can definitely use some more lighting over here. Oh, I didn't put lighting over there, that's why. So let's do that. I think I just doubled up over there. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I can't because there's no lip there. See, sometimes there's a lip and sometimes there isn't because I'm at the property boundary. I'm as far as the building can go. So let's bring up the roof again. Doesn't that look fantastic? That look? That's a great look. It's too bad I can't do it here. I can definitely do it here, I think. Can I? No, I cannot. That is all the way at the edge of the property. That stinks. That sometimes I can't... There's nothing I can do about it. It just looks so good over here. And I'm not gonna make the building go in further because again, this build is all about the garden and not the building, so we want to keep as much garden as possible. Inside this room, like, it'd be cool to have some kind of like oh my goodness, literally what I was just thinking about. What is the odds of that? I was literally just thinking if there could be something decorative inside here that is culturally correct, culturally accurate, would be fantastic. That's great. I love that. I didn't even think that I would be able to get that in the game. Why does it look so much... Looks so... Oh, because this lantern. Okay, that's fine. I really want lights up here. Maybe we can... figure something out. Trying to see. I really want lights over there. Let's just put it and see what. I mean, the rest of the building is gonna be. It's gonna be completely off. I might as well just leave it like that. I think that's like it for maybe exterior light. Oh, we gotta like. I've gotta do down here. I didn't do down here, so that is not it. Ha! Jump the gun. Jump the gun. Now, have you ever thought about stuff like that? Like, what do you mean jump the gun? Did someone put a gun in your face and you jumped over their hand? I don't understand this phrase. Jump the gun. Hey, what's up? How you doing? You're Japanese. That's fantastic. That's great. Ooh, look at this modern version. Ooh. 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 Ooh, the noodles just got excited. The noodles just got excitement. Yeah. Yeah, baby, look at that. That's great. I love that. I love that. Okay. I'm finding all sorts of goodies here. Okay, where is this light at? So let's go back to black. Back to black. I said it again. I don't know why I think that sound. It's just the rhyming sounds funny. Back to black. Let's go to the corner and corner and corner and corner and corner and corner and corner. So every corner, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to eliminate shadowing as much as possible. So now we just gotta let the game render real quick. There's no way it's rendering those lights yet. There it goes. This is what I thought. Alright. There we go. Now we're not all dark and stuff. Dark and gloomy. That's fantastic. That's just great. That looks fantastic. I love it. I love it. I'm in love with it. That looks so good. Okay, so, wonder, are these two lights? Looks like they are rendering. Okay. The next thing is the interior lighting. So we gotta do the same thing on the inside. Because we don't want to give you guys a dark and gloomy building that you go and put your Sims inside of and they're like, ah! Freaking out. Let's do this cool modern lantern on the inside in some of these rooms. That is not centered at all. It looked like it was centered. Every time I drop this light, I feel like I'm getting off of the... Yeah, look at that. That's not even centered. Something like that. Do another one over here. That's close. Do one in the corner. I'm doing it in areas where I feel like there would be a room. Right? Those would be like room areas. We might even do one here. And actually one here. Those are all room areas. And see, in like hallway areas, we're gonna do this guy. We might just add another one of these guys in here. And because these two are so close to one another, let's pull this one back. Actually, let's put this one in between those two. Something like so. Right? Hallway, we're gonna do these guys. So let's pull it up, not the window. Nope. There we go. But further in the middle. Looks like this one might be. There we go. This guy's definitely like way off. So let's fix that. It's not centered. There we go. Okay, great. So that covers the upstairs for lighting. If anyone wants to do some interior wall lights, that'll be up to them. We can leave that for like interior decorating. And then let's grab our space boy. This is our space boy. His name is a Spherical. Spherical. If you don't like it, then you know what? Why don't you adopt him and change his name? Huh? Why don't you take over? Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna put one here, one in the hall, one in the corner, one in the hall. We're gonna do a room lantern here. We're going to do another hall light. Wait. This is not a lantern. What happened here? Okay, there we go. Copy this guy. Well, we're gonna need another lantern instead. Put this guy here. Okay. And then we might just add a lantern here for looks. And we're gonna do one here because this would be like a room area. And one here because that would be a room area. And then we're going to do some hallway guys. And we're gonna put them here and maybe here and perhaps here. We're gonna shift them in position in a bit, and then let's see. Let's go to the middle. Okay. So now we're gonna shift them around and center them. Okay, that's great. That's great. Let's bring this guy here. Okay, and then what about this one? This one, move it over. That one looks good. This one's got to get centered more. This one's fine, except that this might be a room, right? This might be a room, I feel like. So let's do a room light here, okay? And then pull this back so that it's centered, but let's pull it further. And then this guy, is he in the middle? No, he's not. So let's fix him. This one is way off. Alright, alright. This might be another room on this side, so it might be a room on either side. Who knows? It could be like a reading room or something like that. Okay, and that's good there, I think, maybe. But let's go further down the middle. This is off-centered. This is off-centered. Okay. Okay. That might cover it for the first floor. Oops. So now let's look at what it looks like once we have all of that lit up. It looks great. It looks fantastic. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great. I think we might have just hit our the end here. I think we might have just hit the end. It's the end of the build as we know it. Looks good. Looks fantastic. Let's go back to day here. Let's go. There we go. Some better lighting. Guys, I think we have hit the end of this third build. It just looks fantastic. I love it so much. The only thing that's off balance here is the fact that we have our nice little roofs here. We don't have it here. I felt like I did that on purpose. And I'm not sure that I want to add, like I want to, but I don't want to add that piece there. It's kind of bothering me actually. Let's just add it just to see what happens, right? Only way to know is to try. It really feels like the balance of the building is off though, just because this piece is missing. We can't have that with a Zen building. It's unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. Let's put this back on. Let's grab a lippy lip. Yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what? I don't know why I thought that was gonna like make it look worse, but that actually like that's it. That hit the spot. That was the bullseye. It worked out real well. God, it looks great. And you know what? We might actually need it here. Now that I did that, it kind of made me think, you know what? We might have to replicate that. We might have to replicate that into the rest of the building here. I'm gonna have to redo the freaking windows now, but that's fine. All for the sake of design, right? This has to be, the reason why this is getting all wonky is because this needs to be a room that we like use the ceiling and the floor but not the walls. And then what we have to do is put a room inside of a room. in order to get our windows back. This definitely needed to get done because I can already feel the difference on the aesthetic. See, it looks much better now. That's way better. And then let's get our window back that we had here. It was... What window was it? Is it this one? Was it? Or was it this one? I feel like it wasn't this one. No, it was definitely not this one. It was the other one. It was this window. That's the one. That's the one. I got it now. Only reason why it looks funky is because I haven't added the exterior texture yet. There we go. Yeah, that's lovely. We gotta add our lantern back, I believe. Yeah, our lantern's not in there. So why don't we copy one and just stick it in there. Looks like we lost a few of our ceiling lights there. So let's fix that. Okay, let's make sure these guys are in the right spot. What the heck did I do there? Oh, there we go. This guy. There we go. That's great. That is great stuff. So now that we have that, actually, let's add some lights here. Okay, and then in the back also. This is great because it's going to kill all this shading that's happening. We don't want any shadiness in our Zen Garden home, right? Give the game a moment to render. I believe it's rendering. Yeah, it is. There's some light there. Okay, that's good. There's no way it's rendering over here. That's rendering the light? It doesn't appear at all that it's rendering. That's fine. Whatever. There we go. Okay. So those were a couple of aesthetic fixes that helps balance the house out even more. Now it really has that nice tower feeling to it. That's what it was missing. Before it just kind of looked like this stick with a hat on. Now it received its proper skirt. Its proper skirting. It's just great. I keep saying I love it, but I do love it. I love it so much. All of these designs are turning out amazing. I honestly go into these designs absolutely clueless as to what I'm building. Like, I have a vision and that's it. No plans. Who needs plans? Plans are for fools. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Okay. Okay. That's good stuff. That is great stuff. Cool, man. I can't wait to have someone design. I'm itching to see a freaking garden in here. I want a nice Zen garden in there so badly. Like I want to do it myself, but I'm resisting the temptation. Okay, I think that pretty much wraps it up for this build, you guys. It's just like, it turned out to be awesome. It turned out to be awesome. What a great design. Really cool design. It looks freaking great. I love it so much. That pretty much does it for us, right? We have reached the end here in regards to getting this design finally completed. And so that is going to be it for me for tonight, because like I said, I have a absolutely long night ahead of me in regards to getting some things done, as well as I need to get up first thing in the morning because I got some emergency work I need to take care of for work. But this wraps it up for me for my stream weekend, the Noodles weekend. I hope you guys had a fantastic and fun weekend with me. All of you who hung out with me, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who is on Twitter. You guys are my rock. You guys are consistently showing me traffic on there, and I appreciate you absolutely so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And let's just keep it on going with the good vibrations and keep it positive. Stay true to yourself, stay healthy. Make sure you're doing the right thing and thinking the right thing and helping out people. Be supportive, be kind, be respectful, be trustworthy. Do what you got to do to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and take care of others, and just keep your week moving through a very successful and maybe even profitable week. I hope everyone has a great week. I hope and look forward to hearing great things next weekend as I come back live to you on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday as I usually do. And I can't wait to get all this content pushed out to you guys and have everything ready so that you guys can have everything that I'm building available to you for your entertainment's sake. We have some of the things to recap is 2 servers being built. We have an Ark and a Minecraft server, public servers that you do not require invitations to being built out for you guys, with custom events and custom game modes being built and designed for them. Teams that I'm working on. I need more team members to help me with managing our new public Ark and Minecraft servers. So please, if you are interested in helping us with our community and helping us with our game servers, please join our Discord chat server so that you can talk to us about helping us and getting to know us and playing video games with us and everything else that is fantastic in the Noodles world. I look forward to being able to have any of you join our community so that you can provide us support with all of the great things that we're trying to push out with you guys. You could be ahead of the game, helping us with designing things and, you know, implementing builds and all sorts of great stuff. Spending time with some amazing people in my community. Everybody is so positive, it's so supportive, it's so loving and affectionate. It's just great that I have the community that I have behind me. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. That is an absolute fact. Look back on my streams so you can get more about that. But we also have this Sims 4 challenge, right? That I need to be able to get the content released out to you guys. And I am designing applications for people to apply for the game master positions that I have available for our public servers. Tons of stuff coming at you. Go out to cupofnoodles.tv, www.cupofnoodles.tv. Subscribe, add your email so that this way I can have a way to contact you and send you information in regards to being able to get this Sims 4 challenge file downloaded, and then you can upload your edited design so that you can be part of the experience and be part of the challenge. Thank you guys so much for doing everything that it is you do. Keep yourself moving, motivated, driven, and ambitious. I love you so much. Keep it spicy as always. You guys take care and peace out.